writing this and how to, how to play, and how to give too much background, and how to give too much solo, how to, make it together to work nice, like on some simple standard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Something like, how are you making solo performance? What's your way?
Yeah, okay. Well, there's many approaches. I think. Turn up a little bit here. I think one of the first things that's really important is to actually know the song. And you'd be surprised at how many people ask that question and they don't really get that part of it. I mean, I'm not saying you. I'm saying, there's a lot of cats who are like, how do you do that? How do you do that? But then I can tell that they don't really know the song. So that's the first thing, is really knowing the song. And what do I mean by knowing the song? I mean being able to play it anywhere, being able to, not have to think about what the next chord is, because you just know it. So that's the first thing. And how do you go about that? How do I go about that? Okay, if I have a new song in front of me in the real book that I don't know, first you just take a look and you try to play the melody with chords. Just very simple. You have to figure out one way to play it first. So, just try to. Try to play it. And then you start improvising on it. So, for example, if I say to you E flat minor 7 to A flat 7 to D major, D flat major, 2 5 1, everybody's got their own sort of relationship to that, and You know, so for me, it's got different things to it, you know. That I can use using the substitute dominants and things like that. But basically, my process, without getting ahead of myself, my process is like you learn the song one way, and then you start to see little things that you can add on each time you play it. Little things, you get more comfortable. You know, it's like eating a meal. You know, you take a bite, you chew it, you digest it, and you're ready for another bite. You know, so like the first bite is like just figuring out how to play the melody and keep the song together, you know, for the whole song. Then you go back and you get comfortable with that, and then you maybe see little things that you can add onto your way of playing it, and then maybe, you know, instead of playing the melody here, you might play it here. And then you figure out a way to play it there. So, yeah, that might be the second step, you know, like you figure out a way to play the melody here, figure out a way to play the melody there, and then the whole time sort of keep the song going, and little by little, you start to get more comfortable with it, you start to learn it, then, you know, then you can put the music away, and then you have memorized it, and you can start to improvise on it. And, you know, one of the things that I like to do is to just do something very basic, which is dealing with the root, the third, fifth, and seventh of a chord, of each chord. You know, so for the first chord on Body and Soul, you have E flat minor 7. You know, so I'll play like, I'll think about just 1, 3, 5, and 7. And I'll split that up into two parts. I'll split it up into root and 7th, and 5th and 3rd. That's the whole chord. That's 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. And so I'll say just root and 7th. So I'll play the root and 7th of every chord with the melody. So I'll play. And this is B flat 7, so that's root and 7th. Then you can involve the, you know, that's just root and 7th, and this is 5th and 3rd. So if you use the 5th and 3rd, you have something like this. in a fundamental way that, because a lot of people start to try to talk about tensions and upper structures and all that kind of stuff, but what I'm saying is like, just deal with the root, third, fifth, and seventh of all the chords, and then maybe introduce the substitute dominant, you know, so that if you have a B flat 7, you can use an E7, you know, and then you can use the root and the 7 and the 5th and the 3rd of the E7, you know, so that you have 4 possibilities with every dominant. If you have B flat 7, you have root and 7th, 5th and 3rd for the B flat 7. And then you have the E7, root and 7th, 5th and 3rd. So for that one chord, B flat 7, you have 4 possibilities that you can use. You know? And this is just sort of like the foundation of, you know, what you asked about with solo playing. You know, so I'll take, if I just take, you know, these 2 notes for the first chord, the root and 7th, and then I take, then I have a, you know, then I can play a melody on top of that, whatever it is, you know.